PNR Networks is a member of Patreon. Show your love for our shows by joining our ongoing fundraising campaign and get some fantastic perks in return. Check it out and become a Patreon sponsor. You can sign up at patreon.com, patreon.com/PNR Networks. And thanks for your support.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
It's Tuesday, March 21st, 2017, and from eCinemaOne.com and Subject Cinema, it's time to open the pipeline and check out the latest releases on DVD, Blu-ray, and on-demand streaming. This is Tuesday Digidex. I'm TC Kirkham. Debuting on DVD, Blu-ray, and on-demand this week, noir thriller A Kind of Murder, starring Patrick Wilson, Jessica Biel, Haley Bennett, and Vincent Kartheiser, rated R. Video game-inspired action thriller Assassin's Creed, starring Michael Fassbender, rated PG-13. Director Pedro Almodovar's critically acclaimed romantic drama Julieta, starring Emma Suarez, rated R. James Franco directed period piece In Dubious Battle, starring Nat Wolff, Vincent D'Onofrio, Selena Gomez, and of course, Franco himself, rated R. Noir mob thriller Live by Night, written by, directed by, and starring Ben Affleck, along with Elle Fanning, Brendan Gleeson, Chris Messina, Sienna Miller, Miguel, Chris Cooper, Max Casella, and Zoe Saldana, rated R. Political thriller Miss Sloane, starring Jessica Chastain, Gugu Mbatha Raw, John Lithgow, Mark Strong, Alison Pill, and Michael Stuhlbarg, rated R. And the animated family musical Sing, starring the voices of Matthew McConaughey, Reese Witherspoon, Seth MacFarlane, Scarlett Johansson, John C. Reilly, Taron Egerton, Jennifer Saunders, Tori Kelly, and Jennifer Hudson, rated PG. Criterion Collection offers up two classics this week. The 1970 cult classic from director John Waters, Multiple Maniacs, and Academy Award-winning 1979 Hal Ashby comedy drama Being There, starring Peter Sellers. Only one offering from the small screen this week, Master of None, the complete first season. Currently running on Netflix this week, the documentary Best Worst Thing That Ever Could Have Happened, not rated. Action thriller Come and Find Me, starring Aaron Paul, Garrett Dillahunt, and Annabelle Wallis, rated R. May-December romantic comedy 5 to 7, starring Anton Yelchin, Berenice Marlowe, David Remnick, and David Shannon, rated R. Critically acclaimed Korean zombie thriller Train to Busan, starring Yu Gong, Soo-An Kim, and Yumi Jung, not rated. And Netflix originals Deidre and Laney Rob a Train, starring Missy Pyle, Danielle Nicolette, and Ashley Murray, not rated. And new foodie-based comedy series Samurai Gourmet, Season 1. And debuting later this week, Grace and Frankie, Season 3, starring Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin. And the Netflix original The Most Hated Woman in America, starring Melissa Leo, Vincent Kartheiser, Juno Temple, Adam Scott, Josh Lucas, Rory Cochrane, and Peter Fonda, not rated. Most of today's new releases are available on both DVD and Blu-ray, although in some cases manufacturers will release titles only in one format. Check your favorite online source for DVD and Blu-ray releases to find if your preferred format is available. Most major film titles are also usually available for streaming and download through multiple sites on the same day as DVD release. Check your favorite online streaming services to see if your favorite films are available to stream or download. For the lowdown on what's hitting U.S. theaters every weekend, check out 3 Minute Weekend, your complete guide to all the new theatrical releases every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, available on this same feed through most podcast services or directly from our website at eCinemaOne.com. Please remember to check out PNR Networks' premier weekly film podcast, Subject Cinema, with yours truly and my lovely co-host Kim Brown. Now in its second decade, it's full of reviews, news, commentary, and a whole lot of laughs. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and SubjectCinema.com, or subscribe to your favorite podcast service, including iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, TuneIn.com, YouTube, and many others. Just search your favorite service for Subject Cinema. If you enjoy Tuesday Digidex each week, please consider joining our Patreon campaign. Your generous recurring monthly support will help give us a chance to upgrade our equipment and bring you more news, features, coverage, and shows, and make our current shows and websites get bigger and better. You support a show you like, we give you some cool perks in return, and you're not supporting just Tuesday Digidex, but all of the PNR Networks family. Monthly donations start at just $2, and we really appreciate your patronage and support. So become a Patreon supporter. Click on the giant orange Patreon button on any PNR Networks website, or go directly for all the scoop at patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Tuesday Digidex. Please join me every Tuesday morning for all the DVD, Blu-ray, and on-demand releases in the U.S. And don't forget to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases as soon as the show goes up. You can subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and other popular podcast sites, and also through Roku. Find out how at the eCinemaOne website. I'll see you this Friday on 3 Minute Weekend, but for now, for Tuesday Digidex, I'm TC Kirkham. See you next week.
Welcome to the Really Awful Movies podcast, a celebration of low-budget cinema.
It's another apocalyptical prediction about to come true. Winds of death will sweep across the world, and whole continents will be cast adrift in an ocean of blood.
Chris, and along with Jeff, we're bringing you the very best and worst of horror, sci-fi, action, exploitation, kung fu, and women in prison movies from the 1970s to today. Be sure and check out reallyawfulmovies.com for reviews, interviews, lists, and terrific movie giveaways.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.